You're watching Sports with Andrew Ward.
With Peter Jock, the Iowa men were still the youngest team in the Big Ten. So without their senior leader, well, that makes the Hawks even younger. And that was the case Saturday night. Leading scorer Peter Jock out with a back injury against Ohio State. First half, Jordan Bohannon, 3 of his 12 points. The young Hawks playing well with Jock on the bench. Big night for this guy, Brady Ellingson. Knocking down the triple here, then flash forward. How about another? Ellingson led the Hawks with 17 points. Iowa led by 11 at the half. In this second half, Dom Mule getting the steal and then feeds it ahead to Isaiah Moss. Hoop and the harm. Iowa's bench scored 44 points tonight. The Hawks snap a 3-game losing streak, 85-72. Illinois men visiting Penn State. The Illini trailed by 20 at the half, but here they come. Malcolm Hill, buckets. Team high, 19 for him. Later, Hill to Kimber Nichols, dunk and one. The free throw brings the Illini within 3 points. Final seconds of the game, Illini still down 3. Deep pass here, but an intentional foul is called. 2 free throws and the ball for Penn State. That seals the game. Illini fall on the road again, 71-67. Ethan Happ in Wisconsin taking on Rutgers at Madison Square Garden. The Rockridge grab did not shy away from the big stage. Here he is spinning his way to hit the shot to tie the game. That sends it to overtime. In OT, Happ at it again. Hoop and the harm here. He had a career high 32 points in the game to go along with 2 blocks, 4 steals. Happ and the Badgers win in overtime, 61-54 the final. Iowa State visiting Vanderbilt in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. First half, Donovan Jackson, step back tray, 13 off the bench for him. Cyclones by 11. But Vandy storms back to take a double-digit second-half lead. Monte Morris to Nick Weiler-Babb for 2. That assist gives Monte Morris the school record for career assists. He finished with 25 points in the game, but too much from Vandy. Luke Cornett, dunk and one. Commodores shocked the Cyclones, 84-78 the final. The Iowa State women back in Ames looking to avenge the loss to TCU earlier this season. Third quarter, the Cyclones trailed by as many as 16 in the first half, and Emily Durr gives them their first lead of the game, 16 points for her. Later in the third, Bridget Carlton stutters and flips it up and in. She led all players with 24 points, Cyclones by 3. Fourth quarter, Shauna Johnson, her only field goal of the game, but she added 19 boards as the Cyclones win a nail-biter, 72-69. The Sherrard girls have catapulted to the third-ranked team in Class 2A. And today, a chance to impress even more. The Sherrard taking on number 1 Byron at Galesburg. Early in the first, Kendra Mattingly to Callie Minch, who nails the 3-point shot. Later, Tigers trailing with the possession of the ball. Spencer Strandgard cleans it up under the basket as Sherrard comes within 2. It wouldn't be enough, though, in Galesburg. Byron's Lexi DeVries completes a 3-pointer here. Top-ranked Byron will stay at numero uno, 64-39. Mercer County in town visiting Don Norris Gym in Alleman. First quarter, Mallory Hillman rocking the suburbs. Pioneers build an early 13-point lead. Here come the Eagles in the second. Emma Coulter knocks down the J from the free throw line. Then it's Kenzie Baker. The pretty pass finding Danny Hagens underneath for 2. Brings Mercer County within 7 points. But Alleman's outside shooting keeping the Pioneers in front. Gabby Lois knocks it down here. Alleman gets the win, 45-31 the final. District wrestling is right around the corner. Today, teams from the MAC with the chance to flex their muscles one final time at the MAC Wrestling Meet. KWQC's Gabriella Rusk has her coverage from Davenport Assumption.
A packed Assumption High School for the MAC Wrestling Meet. Starting off with 132 weight class, Assumption's own Matt Robertson pins to win.
Once I got it, I expected it, but going into the match, I expected a tight match, and that's what it was up until the third period.
In 138 weight class, Bettendorf's Mason Morris grabs 2 points on a takedown. North Scott's Colin Lewis would go on to win it. Over to 152 pounds, Pleasant Valley's Dermot Weldon gets a takedown in his first year wrestling varsity.
I've been going back and forth with that guy for like, 4 years now since junior high. I knew he was going to take it to me, so I took it to him, and we got it.
Assumption in 160 weight class finals, Julian Broderson wins on a pin.
Today I felt really good. I don't know what it's doing, but I've been grinding all week. Today it just all came together. It's a great feeling. knowing that you're one of the best around. I don't know. Love it.
Bettendorf's Raul Lopez picks up a huge takedown to win at 170 pounds. Burlington's Spencer Sherwood takes home the 182-pound title. In the 220 weight class, Wyatt Reed escapes the pin and wins a tight one for the title for North Scott.
North Scott walked away MAC team champion with 252.5 points. In 2 weeks, the wrestlers will compete at sectionals before gearing up for the state championship in the middle of February. Reporting in Davenport from Assumption High School, Gabriella Rusk, KWQC TV6 Sports.
Thank you, Gabriella. Here are the final team results. As mentioned, the Lancers are your MAC champs. Assumption beats out Bettendorf for second. Clinton and PV round out your top 5. Western Big Six wrestling action. One final tune-up before district meets. Start next week. UT hosting today. The Panthers start out against Galesburg at 126 pounds. That was Logan Golding getting the fall in at 152 pounds. Garrett Massa scores and gets the 10-1 victory as UT goes on to beat Galesburg. Big day for Moline as they're duking it out with Quincy here at 106 pounds. Isaiah Tapia works his way to the 18-6 win. Then at 132 pounds, another Tapia. Antonio scores a 6-2 win as Moline beats Quincy and captures their 4th straight Western Big Six crown. In the ECHL, the Mallards go bonkers, scoring a season-high 7 goals in a win at Indiana tonight. That's it for sports. We'll wrap things up after the break.